And we'll get this started off. So we're giving away approximately 50 million silver in prizes for all 3 fights, or all 3 tournaments. First place won 100 elixirs of splendid experience and 25 Valencia meals and 25 nights combat rations. Second place won 50 elixirs, 25 Valencian meals, and I believe 25 nights combat rations. Third place, we didn't link, unfortunately, so I don't know what to do with this one. Alright.
And third got 25 elixirs, 20 Valencias, and
1 minute, we'll go ahead and drain.
And hamburgers.
The food is not sellable after trade. The food becomes bound.
Did you close the sign up for the 2v2?
Yes. The bracket's already posted. You want the bracket?
No, I could see it. So we got Lenover, Bow versus Land's End and Wishing.
Yes, please, everybody, make sure that you guys are in party with your partner. If you end up nuking your partner down, you will lose. 2v2 is going to be a single elimination. Or no. I believe we actually decided best of.
His Dazzlers. That Lenover?
No, so Lenover is Lenover and Ujita, and Team Bow is Bow User and Dazzlers. Only one person from the team signed up, that's how I wanted it done. Otherwise it would have been too confusing. That's correct. We set it up as best of 3. Go invisible or get out of the arena. No, we didn't set it equal gear. That would have been too much of a thing to organize. This is for fun. Gear is not balanced. Okay, here we go, the 2v2. Ninja and a Ranger versus Sork and a Tamer.
I don't mind doing balanced fights by like tiers of gear, etc. But that would require a lot more people signing up and putting in their APDPs and shit like that.
Right. That'll take a much more involved tournament.
Yeah.
But we can think about doing it if people actually really want it. It really depends. I mean, PvE keepers may not know their class, may not know how to fight in a PvP situation. You'll see people panic very often. So it really depends. So we've seen a lot of PvE players who had really good gear but really had no idea how to play their class at all. So it really really depends on the player. All right. So Dazzlers and Bow User team took round 1 of that fight. Here we go, round number 2. Dazzlers and Bow User versus Ojutai and Lenover. Alright, and we've begun. Looks like Dazzlers is doing a great job peeling for Bow User, lining up Ojutai very well. Unfortunately, they both just lined themselves up and ate a good number of shotguns from Bow User. Alright, Bow User and Dazzles take it 2-0 for round number 1. Thanks for stopping by, Manji. Really appreciate it.
Alright, so next is Land.
Yeah, Kratos. I mean, equal level definitely would be a great thing to watch. Maybe that'll end up coming when they actually do their 2v2 and 3v3 based arenas. But for right now, we do the best with what we have, and we're not going to really cut people out for gear. We'll more than likely be doing more of these events. We'll have to talk with Proto, and Proto's the one that forked out a lot of the money for this, so we'll have to see what happens. But definitely, I've gotten a lot of PMs so far from people saying this is a great event, that they're really happy that we did it. Good community events are something that we need a lot more of. So we'll have to see. But definitely look for more of these in the future. All right, so it looks like we've got Team Lands versus Team Wishing. It's like Wishing is on a Ranger. His partner, Hero PvP, is on a Wiz. And we have Jody versus Feels Tamerman. We're gonna have to see what's going on. Technically, Kratos, yes, we could, but that would require people actually abiding by those rules, and that'd be something a little difficult to enforce. Maybe for the next tournament, we'll do something that's a little bit more organized, with potentially Rebeth armor plus 7 Urias. Just keep it at that and kind of see what people do. But balance is something in BDO that unfortunately we can't control, unless people want to put the money into it. We'll put something out there for the community, see what the Dan server feels like doing, and maybe for the next one or a future tournament, we'll go for that. Oh, what's up, Mr. Pizza? Is that what you guys had the other night? Was an equalized PvP event? Alright, looks like we've begun here. Feels Tamerman and Jody going ham on Wishing Well, trying to get him knocked down. Hero trying to take advantage of both of them, clumping up, trying to kill him. Oh, that blizzard! Wishing and PvP win it with that blizzard. That was great. Very nicely played, taking advantage of the two of them stacking up. Team Wishing takes round 1. No, this is not an equalized tournament. This was a friendly tournament that was put up by the Guild FML, which I'm an officer of, just to get some nice fun stuff going for the server. Seeing how well we can kind of get some things organized kind of last minute. But we'll have to see if the server as a whole is definitely interested in doing an organized, everybody does +5 rebath, +7 Uria style PvP. We'll have to see how it goes. If the community wants it, I'll do my best to try and get it organized. I thank everybody that's followed tonight. I unfortunately made sure that my alerts were off. That way I can upload a VOD of this later. But we've got quite a few people that have followed so far. So thank you very much for that, guys. So we're just going to go ahead and clear out the arena here and get the next match started. Looks like they jump in really quickly. Didn't even wait for the fight, but they're both doing really well. Feels Tamer Man going hard on Hero. Jody going hard on Well. Hero gets off that nice heal. Keeps both him and his teammate alive. And it looks like Jody's going to end up going down here too. Wishing and Hero take it. Round number 2. Congratulations to them.
So it's Teams the Field and Team O. Round 2.
Yeah, unfortunately the one problem with that pizza is going to be the fact that the only way that these actually, the prizes for this happen is they're coming out of our personal pockets. Because once something gets traded, if a food or consumable gets traded, it's permanently bound to the person it's traded to, so we can't trade from one person to the next. Nor can people throw in for a pot and then that pot be distributed based off of all of the winners. So yeah, Red Battlefield pizza would have been great, but unfortunately trying to get people organized in that is hell. Especially trying to get balanced teams and get people on the appropriate teams. This is the best that we could do as a community given the tools that we're given. So we'll just kind of have to go from there. Alright, so it looks like we got Team Field of Waifu Hunter with Mr. 808 and Ego. Egbert, I'm sorry. Wow, really read that horribly. Versus Team Bow of Dazzlers and Bow User.
They're live.
Okay. So give us 1 second. Mr. 808 is going to get back up to full HP. And then we're going to begin again. Alright, and we're live. Alright. So, Egbert, we'll just call him Egbert. Egbert goes into Dazzlers, keeps him nice and locked down. Mr. 808 is holding onto Bow User really solidly, preventing him from getting any distance. This is a solid, solid showing by Waifu Hunter. Great fight on that first round. Team Field takes round number 1. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get into the second round for this current match. Looks like they've jumped in again, singling out their individual targets. Mr. 808 is trying really hard to sit on Bow User. Bow User Q canceling like mad, trying to take out Egg so he can get some help from Daz. Looks like Egg ended up getting his 100% Black Spirit channeled off. That ult, I think, saved them. Mr. 808 takes out Bow User, and then they double team Dazzlers. Team Field takes it 2-0. Good job. Alright.
Yeah, we should repeat that.
Yeah, Kratos, it would be really interesting to see how this goes. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and we're going to rematch that round. Make sure that we get the drains off. Looks like both teams are requesting for a drain to happen. So we'll make sure that Black Spirit's drained on both sides and we're going to redo that match. Guild Wars 2 is for its... Guild Wars 2 is good for its skill-based PvP. I mean, gears equalize, builds are equalized. It's really based off of the build that you choose and how good you are as a player. That's the one thing I liked about it. Gear grinding and gear dependency is not really a thing in Guild Wars. That's the only good thing it's got going for it, in my personal opinion. Alright, here we go. We're back into the round. Again, they're going with the same strategy. Mr. 808 is sitting on bow user hard, trying to make sure that he gets CC'd. Looks like he's not doing as good of a job before. Burt goes down. Mr. 808 is still trying to catch bow user. Bow user evading very well with his Q cancels and shotgun moving backwards. Mr. 808 is now forced to play on the defensive in a 2v1 situation. Mr. 808 gets knocked down, eats a couple shotguns. And unfortunately, it looks like Mr. 808 is going to go down to dots. Fight is equalized at 1-1. We'll go for round number 3. Pardon me for a minute while I jump in. Lottery boxes from Guild Wars 2 aren't anything for gear, it's all cosmetics. So I don't really mind them. Look at this Team Fish. Guys, people are entitled to their own opinions. I'm just glad you guys are here watching and enjoying this nice and organized tournament here. Alright, here goes match point. Mr. 808 and Burt versus bow user and Dazzlers. Looks like Mr. 808 caught Bo right off the bat there, doing a really solid job. Redface is still going for the same strategy of Bo trying to kill Burt, while Dazzles tries to keep him CC'd. Mr. 808 is catching Bo again. Mr. 808 catches Bo in a nice knockdown. It looks like one person from each team has been eliminated. We're now onto a 1v1 of Mr. 808 versus Dazzlers. Let's see who can end up winning this. Mr. 808's doing a solid job avoiding the AoE, trying to get in for that CC. He's got to get that opening combination mixed in there. Oh, Dazzlers gets that first grab. Dazzler's opening with the combo, takes Mr. 808 to about 60% HP. Dazzler's sitting at about 90% himself. Oh, here's that grapple. I know Mr. 808's got some gear. He can do some major damage. Takes Dazzler's down to about 25% HP. Dazzler's gets a good combo off. Oh, and Mr. 808's HP is just disappearing. Oh, that clutch grapple, and Mr. 808 wins it. Wow. Ooh. That was a solid fight. The field team still managed to pull it out. Alright.
That was one of the best ones of the night. Alright.
Looks like quarterfinal.
Boys.
Quarterfinal, round number 2. Team Gethin versus Team Spicy Boys. You guys and your names, this is great.
We actually need to reset you.
Yeah, just reset.
Fuck no,
So this is currently taking place on the Dan server on the Balanos E2 channel at Heidel Arena. We are currently in a 2v2 bracket. Here are your rules as well. This is currently sponsored by the FML Guild. We're putting up approximately 50 million silver in prizes for a 1v1, 2v2, and 5v5 bracket for a top 3. What is up with this? Here we go. Again, welcome everybody to the stream. FMLguild.com is our site. Thank you very much. That's our guild leader, Proto, tagging our site. Alright. Looks like both teams have been drained. Both teams are set up and ready. Proto's going to get us started off here. And here we go. Alright, so Toki Monster and Wei. Looks like Toki's going to go clean up some random PvPers. And here we go. We've got Toki and Wei versus Gethin and Pixar.
I'm gonna go ahead and bet that FML's gonna win.
That would be a very solid bet, Mr. Proto. Alright, and here the fight starts. Gethin gets blown up. Pixit couldn't do anything to save him. Double Sork really hurts. Oh.
Come on, Wei, Toki, invite me. Drain your black spirit because it fucking matters.
Alright, round number 2 of Team Sork versus Team Dash Around. This is all for fun, guys. It's all for fun. Team comps don't matter that much. Just hope everybody's enjoying the content. Double Sork, so broken. Gethin trying his hardest. Unfortunately, Double Sork, I think, just may end up being too strong.
Holy shit. So AIDS.
Gethin is doing his hardest to try and keep up. Toki sitting at about 50% HP, and it looks like Gethin gets nuked down. Oh, this 2v2 tournament. Team Spicy Boys takes it 2-0. Alright.
Alright, so next is Team Craigasm versus Team Wishing.
Yeah, that is one unfortunate thing is... What's up, J-Tom? Yeah, unfortunately the guild mechanic in arenas for ninjas not being able to stealth is
Team Wishing out.
really bad one. Alright, so we have Team Craigasm, which is Craigasm and Kataro, versus Team Wishing, which is Wishing Well and Hero PvP. So we're going to get some drains out, make sure everybody starts at 0 Black Spirit, and then we'll get some fun rolling here. J-Tomper, you're one of the man-up people.
PvP has he has like 13 buffs up at the moment.
Oh, Perma Red? Nice. Perma Red's a lot of fun. Except for the whole crystal breaking thing, but not having to really deal with any guild politics is always great. Looks like we're just going through some buff checking. Looks like PvP has a life alchemy stone on, not that big of a deal. Don't think it really helps with anything except PvE stuff. Yeah. Not that big of an issue.
Okay, we're live, go.
Alright, here we go. Team Craigasm and Qatar versus Team Wishing Well and PvP. See if they can get this started. PvP got a heal off. Oh, that Sage's Meteor. Ouch. Looks like Kataro and Craigasm are both taken down. Team Wishing takes round 1. Alright. Seeing some pretty solid 2v2 comps here. Looks like PvP got a nice, solid protected area off there. Guitar getting dropped down, taking a lot of damage from both Wishing Well and PvP. Looks like they were too clumped up, got some nice AoE down between them. Craigasm may be able to take out Wishing Well, but I don't know how well they're going to be able to take out Wishing Well without being completely just stomped by PvP. PvP gets a full heal off, he wasn't focused at all, and Team Wishing takes it 2-0. Congrats to
And get a nice heal off.
Yeah, it was a solid full heal. They were focusing Wishing too much.
Alright, next team, Sir Berserk versus Wave Rider.
Alright, so it looks like we've got Team Sir Berserk versus Team Wave Riders. Looks like we've got a Ranger and a Wizard versus Sork and a Zerker. Similar matchup to what we previously had. I'll have to make sure that we get both of these guys drained. Proto, can you move the elephant? They're good for buffs. Alright, and here we go. Taco's trying to open up with the chain lightning there. Ends up getting grabbed by Sir Berserk. Oh, look at that damage getting thrown down. Taco goes for a protected area. Looks like he's going to go for a full heal next. The fight is practically reset from their HP standpoint. Magico and Sir Berserk are busting low. There's a Sage's Meteor coming out, followed by a Blizzard. More likely into an Ultimate Blizzard. Unfortunately, Mr. Berserk is taken out. Looks like it's now a 2v1 Magico Sorcerer versus Ranger on Civilia and Taco on a Witch. Round 1 goes to Team Wave Riders. What's up, Sinisteel? What's going on, Death King? Right, hold on 1 second. Let's go get these guys drained again. I have 500% black spray. This is going to be great when I meteor. Both teams are ready. Let's go ahead and get back into observer mode, see if we can watch this fight again.
I didn't get to see who won that last one.
Team Wave Riders, Taco and Sylvia. Alright, here we go. The match has begun. Berserker's going really hard after Taco, trying to get him CC'd up, waiting for Magico to try and take out Sylvia. Oh no, some bystanders are getting hit. Rip. Okay, back into the match. Magico's sitting really hard on Sylvia, trying to keep Sylvia locked down. Berserk's going really hard on Taco. Let's see if he can get Taco down before Taco can get the heal off. Berserk takes out Taco. That's their heal down. Magico needs to iframe. Make sure that they can take him down. Oh! Team Berserk takes round number 2. Very solid fights. This is some great stuff from both of these teams. Alright, we're going to enter back in, make sure that we get invited and drain both teams. Thanks, Death Team. We appreciate it. Sinesteel's a good person. Alright, go ahead and drop out of the party there. Actually, Sinesteel, aren't you in Vision? Did you go back to Gravity again? Alright, looks like both teams are ready. Here we go. Match point. Magico and Berserk versus Taco and Sylvia. Taco gets a nice meteor channeled off there at the beginning. Looks like they're trying to open up damage on the Berserk, prevent Berserk from getting the grapples off on Taco to keep Taco's speed. Magico's getting some great damage out on Sylvia. Taco dies to dots. Oh no! Looks like Team Wave Riders may end up taking this with Taco and Sylvia burning down Magico.
I don't even know what the fuck happened to Berserk, man.
Berserk ended up getting nailed by a meteor and then got burned down by the Ranger and the Wizard together while he was on the ground. And then he died to dots. Alright, Team Wave Rider takes it 2-1. Congratulations to them. Alright.
Next, Team The Fields versus Team Spicy Boys.
This is PvP music for some people, apparently. Did you already drain Tolkien Way?
Big birds. No drain, he didn't yet. Okay, they're set.
Don't start yet, hold on.
Okay.
Song, man. Alright, good to go. Alright, here we go. We've got Team Double Sork versus Team Zerker and a Warrior. Let's see how well this goes for them. Looks like they're going to try and target way down first and burn him down through a CC chain. It's a nice stomp. Way has been locked down this entire match, but Toki's been just left for free damage. They take down Way. Looks like Mr. Burt might die to dots, though. Toki's sitting at about 60% HP. Both of them combined have about 10%. Burt goes down. Mr. 808 is engaged in a 1v1 versus Toki now. Mr. 808 sitting at about 5% HP. Toki sitting at about 55 HP advantage to Toki. And Team Spicy Boy takes round 1. Make sure to get them set, and then we'll go into round number 2. Sinisteel. Yeah. We are Edan, Balanos,
Funny how different it is. It's like you're draining a Sork and you're fucking doing them a favor. You're doing it to a Zerker and a... Anyway.
Yeah. Attempt to balance it as much as possible. Alright, here we go. Round number 2. Team Spicy Boys of Double Sword versus Mr. 808 and Mr. Egbert. Looks like some decent iframing going through from the Sorks. Looks like they're trying to burn down Toki now. Similar strategy to what they used before. Get a CC and get some burns down, but unfortunately leaving a Sork to do uninterrupted damage is just disastrous. Sinisteel will have to figure it out. With the way that the method runs for the 5v5, doing it in the arena will work. It's just going to take a little bit of explaining to make sure that people do it correctly. Looks like Team Spicy Boys take it 2-0.
Team Wishing versus Team Wave Riders.
With the way that the tag team style works, there will be plenty of room in the arena to do it. The 5v5 is not going to be just a straight 5v5 brawl. The 5v5 is going to be done in a very interesting style that I'm not sure very many people have actually seen before. It looks like they've gone ahead and been done before I've gotten into spectator mode, unfortunately, so we'll have to see if we can catch the end of this. It says currently a mirror match. Ranger and Wizard versus Ranger and Wizard. Looks like, unfortunately, Sylvia's been taken out. Taco got a nice meter off on PvP and on Well. Both of them stunned, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to kill them, and it looks like Team Wave Riders has been taken out. Yes, Liquid, we're actually giving away for all three, the 1v1, the 2v2, and the 5v5 tag team style, we are giving away approximately 50 million silver in combined prizes between elixirs and food. So, there are stuff to give away thanks to the ability to trade consumable items. Unfortunately, we can't give raw silver, but we work with what we have. Looks like they've gone ahead and actually gotten Pro to do that drain, so it works great. Yep, that's unfortunately the current politics with the server now. People are shifting guilds quite often. Alright, looks like round number 2 has begun. Team Wave Riders versus Team Wishing Well. Taco's got a nice opener off on PvP, got that initial stun off, some good damage. It looks like PvP's jumped straight into a blizzard, got interrupted with a nice freeze. Sylvia's trying to get some damage out on Wishing Well, but it doesn't appear to be working. Rushing over to her healer, trying to get some damage off, but they ended up getting too close together. Nice chain lightning off from PvP, and it looks like they got burned down. Team Wishing takes it 2-0.
But we got 2 Sorks versus a Ranger and a Wizard.
Shinigami, try and get somebody on your guild to attempt to do it.
And I'm
This
pretty
was
sure everybody
decided to be put together by
is
our guild master
gears
Proto.
his teeth.
He's the one who's actually putting out all the money for this, all the food for this, so he's the one hosting it. See if one of the guild leaders on EU on your server wants to get it done. Doesn't take very long to do. Liquid. Yeah, people have talked about wanting to get an actual, like, equalized gear level 1 done. Unfortunately, it's really hard to get that set up because we can't regulate people based off of their jewelry. People can swap gear around before the match starts if they want to be dishonest. We'll try and get it done. We'll see if we can do something. But, yeah. The 5s will get set up here shortly. Like I said, I'll need to kind of explain how it's going to function because it's not a typical just 5v5 brawl. The style for it is going to be really different.
Alright, it's live.
Okay, so it looks like they're actually live now. Started a bit earlier than I could get in. So it looks like Team Double Sorks, Spicy Boys versus Team Wishing and Team Hero. Looks like they're trying to blow up this wizard. They've completed that. Now all they have to do is knock down the ranger and blow up the ranger. And this fight is going to be over pretty bad. Oh, Wishing is holding them back. They're lining up for some shotguns. Wei gets taken out. Wishing sitting at about 5% HP. And Toki finishes it off. Team Spicy Boys takes round number 1. And my camera's going crazy. We drained to prevent previous matches from overflowing into the next one. They get kind of set off to an equal level. It's just some Black Spirit Spenders are incredibly overpowered. Wizard 1 can lock down an entire area, where other ones are relatively useless and opens them up to a whole lot of potential damage in CC. So it's just a kind of a preventative measure. Make sure that things are as equal as we can literally make it. Food buffs are allowed. 2 food buffs are allowed. No HP pots, no elixirs. Are the rules. You can find the rules here. No, we did not do a same class restriction. We will look at doing that potentially next time based off of feedback. But like I said, this was just kind of set up earlier this week. Really had the idea for it about 3 days ago. So for the next one, we'll take some feedback from the community based off of events that they want to see happen, and we'll go from there.
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
Yeah, reset Griff. Hold on.
So round number 2, Team Spicy Boys versus Team Wishing. Looks like they're going back in for the same opening, trying to get them set up in the same way they did previously. Looks like Wishing and PvP learned from that previous round. Wei gets a good knockdown. Looks like... Oh no! It's a double kill. Both PvP and Toki got taken out, and Wishing takes out Wei. Series is equalized 1-1. So we'll just go ahead and we'll go reset their Black Spirits one more time. This will be match point. Proto. Good chat does show up above your head. Okay, here we go. Match point. Team Spicy Boys versus Team Wishing Well. Looks like they're trying to go in on PvP again. They got a nice lockdown on Toki. Toki's getting burned down really quickly.
Oh my god, Toki get fucking wrecked.
Wow. Wade going in. Unfortunately, PvP got that full heal off, so Wade's got to go through two full HP bars to win this fight, and it doesn't look like he's probably going to be able to. And he gets burned down. Team Wishing takes it 2-1. That mango base